Right, with Kiwi Lads channel, we are back for the semi-finals of the Perth Sevens. This one, Ireland taking on Argentina. In the starting lineup for the Irish, it is Comerford, Lennox, Terry Kennedy, Cribben, Mullins, McNulty, as well as Jordan Conroy. On the other side of things for Los Pumas, Hermaine Schultz, Marcos Manetta, Pilendini, Azad Souk, Santiago Alvarez, Santiago Mare, and also it is a Luciano Gonzalez. These two sides been in some impressive form so far for the Irish. We have seen 4 wins from 4. Argentina sitting in the same boat. So I believe this game is going to bring fireworks. Hola, says Nelson. Welcome in, mate. You are doing extremely well. Hello, says Nadra. And hi all, says Robert. And the chat as well. But do let me know, ladies and gentlemen, who you think will be walking away with the victory here. Argentina will be looking to defend their title, as they did win the Cape Town Sevens, and there is a chance that we see them rematch the same side that they faced in the final, that being Australia. They have got their semi-final just around the corner where they will go head-to-head with the Flying Fijians, but Ireland will be kicking off this match, going from left to right, and we are now underway for the men's semi-final. Ireland trying to retain that one with Harry McNulty, but it is well claimed by Azad Souk, and the ball now available for Luciano Gonzalez, a very hard man to put down on the turf. Vamos Pumas, and we could have an Ireland-Aussie double header, says Novman. Very true. And that's the thing, Australia, they have already played Ireland. Argentina, they will, of course, want to face Australia again, beat them in front of a home crowd. Going off to the left-hand side now for the Argentines. Nice stepping from Marcos Manetta. Doesn't manage to break through, though. Terry Kennedy. In fact, it was Hugo Lennox making that tackle. Luciano Gonzalez going back across to the right-hand side here for Argentina. High tackle from Terry Kennedy, so the penalty does go the way of the Pumas. Mare just trying to tell the referee that he was tackled high, even though the referee had already given them the penalty at that point. Argentina, have won 3 straight. And they've won 5 of their last 8 games up against the Irish. So I think that that's going to be crucial for Argentina to continue that momentum. Definitely because they are the defending champs. Ireland have been extremely close. Neither Argentina or Ireland have ever reached a final in Australia. So that tells us that no matter what, we're going to see some sort of upset here. Now, ball being thrown in by Argentina. Santiago Alvarez gets the ball away, a little bit loose, but Luciano Gonzalez able to pick it up quite nicely. Ireland's defence holding up for the first 2 minutes of this matchup. Back across to the left-hand side, here comes Marcos Manetta, the X-Factor for Los Pumas that has helped them so much over the last while. Big run forward from Azad Souk, taken down by Terry Kennedy. Man really misses tackles. Short ball, Hermaine Schultz gets it up to Luciano Gonzalez. Now Schultz again out wide from Mare. Gets it to Santiago Alvarez. Tackled by McNulty. But it was almost going to be the turnover for the Irish. Hermaine Schultz sells the dummy. And the penalty is won by the Argentinians. The final, Argentina versus Fiji. Says Fiji. And I think that is a final that a lot of people would love to see. And if it does become a reality, I think it would be pretty awesome indeed. Currently, the Argentine supporters loud in attendance. They are absolutely loving the atmosphere in Perth. Marcos Manetta has received a lot of passes from Iskro, Alvarez, and also Gonzalez. Has returned a few of his own, though, and that is for the try-assist combinations that we have seen. We need titles. The team deserves it, says Mikhail. That's the thing. Argentina, one of the most underrated teams of the past 4 years, I would say, in the Seven Circuit. The way that they've slowly kept building and now have themselves as a real top contender and one of the favourites going into the Olympics is extremely impressive. Luciano Gonzalez, pure strength, breaks through Jordan Conroy's attempt, and now the score comes for the Argentinians. I believe the late shot from Ireland when he was diving for the try has led to some sort of injury here for Luciano Gonzalez. And he just bumps off Jordan Conroy, who never quite got the tackle on him. Tried to grab him by the jersey, couldn't get a firm grasp and ends up conceding the try there for Argentina. Or for Ireland, and try de los Pumas, says Alec. As I mentioned, we are going to be here for the final as well, ladies and gentlemen. So anyone who is new, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We've got the semi-final matchup between Fiji and Australia happening just around the corner as well. So be sure to keep an eye on that. And Grande Speedy Gonzalez, says Jorge. And Ireland to win, says Nadra. And of course, we can't underestimate what Ireland have been able to do over this last 2-year period. That is a knock-on from Harry McNulty, though, so now back available for Argentina, who will fire this one off to the left-hand side. Germain Schultz, tackled well. Now to the left. Mare gets it across to Marcos Manera. Inside ball to Arzutsuk. One-on-one, and the man powers over. Argentina are in for their second. They are on fire and Perth at the moment. And they are scoring tries for fun up against what is normally a very solid Irish defence, but Argentina just showing how strong they can be when breaking through the line. Getting themselves another one there for Marcos Maneta. Another assist, that is, for him. Azutsuk, of course, the man who's got to go. The Pumas, says Jorge, and excelente, the Kiwi, says Jorge. Another missed tackle, though, from Ireland. This time Mullins, the man who wasn't able to hang on to that ball. Azutsuk hitting the ground hard when he dove. There's not a lot of give in this Perth surface. The kick has missed away to the left-hand side. So the score now remains 12 points to 0 in favour of Argentina. Now kicked off again. Just travelling the 10-metre slap back by the Pumas. And it's a picked up now by Luciano Gonzalez. Argentina having a majority of the possession. I don't think we've actually seen a singular Irish run throughout this first half of the semi-final, dominating when it comes to the territory. He's kicked it in behind. It's gone into touch. So now Ireland, this will be their first chance. They are 1 metre out or inside of their 22. I've said they're 15 metres out from their own line here. Argentina, very tricky position to be. Now, throw in by Lennox. Great take from Harry McNulty. Across the left-hand side, Terry Kennedy galloping towards the opposition. He knows that this is the period of the game for Ireland where they can get back into it with 30 seconds remaining. Still Terry Kennedy. That's a cheap shot there from Germain Schultz. They may get a penalty advantage here. And the penalty has gone the way of Argentina. Ireland can't believe it. I think that's Mullins is sitting there. In fact, I think that was actually Hugo Lennox. He's gone, I've been taken out. I didn't have the ball. Referees did not see it. And the penalty now, in fact, the scrum feed. Yep, they still want to have another look at this one. And got your pronunciation around these sentences, bro. Says Naz Williams. And gracias, says Jorge there. But 10 seconds remaining in the half. Argentina on attack once more to try and create another chance here for themselves. The ball is fed in. Going away to the right-hand side here for Argentina. Looping play, Luciano Gonzalez showing off his strength once more. Anyone following the West Indies-Australia game, I should mention Mitchell Marsh has just gone out short ball. Marcos Manera scores the try. And Argentina now up by 3 at this stage of the competition. This is going to get harder and harder for Ireland to get back into this contest. The Irish need quite a bit of luck, says Simran there. And let's go. Makutos, says Mikhail. And the chat as well. But nice run forward from Marcos Maneta. Yeah, Australia losing their 5th wicket. They still need another 84 runs. Of course, we are going to be popping straight back to that live stream as soon as this one comes to a close alongside Fiji Australia. That is the next live stream we are doing for the Sevens, ladies and gentlemen. And Ushko rainies or windies, obviously not raining yet, not quite. But halftime in this contest now, it is sitting in favour of the Argentines, 19 points to 0. A dream start to the semi-final It's exactly what they needed here to put Ireland under pressure early, make them chase the game. Now, Ireland are a side that have come back from being 19 points down before. But in this case, I feel like it's just a little bit too much of a mountain to climb in this final. That's going to be a thrilling end, says Nazi Williams, and game will be over by then, says the house. And there as well, Shamar Joseph has certainly changed the game for the West Indies in their contest. But now, second half of this contest just about to get underway. Straight after this game, Australia versus Fiji. The winner of this contest will go on to face the winner of that one. Luis is in the chat. Welcome in, mate. And also we have got there from Jorge. And there as well. But Argentina looking like they will be once again in another final, looking to defend their throne. And it's just more of a question of will it be up against the tough side in Fiji or Australia, the side that they dominated in the Cape Town Sevens final. They won that game 45 points to 17 or 14, I think it was, in the end. Yeah, Jorge. Unfortunately, I do not speak Spanish. I wish I did, though. I can only say, hola, como você está? Which I think is actually Portuguese. Bienvenido de nuevo al canal de Kiwi Lads. Now, second half about to kick off for Argentina. Going from left to right, and they will be kicking the second half of the semi-final off. Straight into the hands, though, of Weir. And você is Portuguese. Yes, I speak a little bit of Portuguese, but not a lot. Now, penalty goes the way of Ireland. Not on the mark, though. That is frustrating. They were only a metre to the side, and the referee says, "No, we're going back." Hola, como estás? Ahora você? Says Mikel there. Ball's gone into touch. 30 seconds into the second 7-minute period now. We've seen 21 carries from Argentina compared to the 2 carries. Ingles bien. See, I feel like I could actually get a little bit of that. I think that's something along the lines of maybe appreciate something. Oh, I'm really bad though. I think it's something about appreciating in English. Now, quick tap taken for Ireland again. Maybe they are running downhill for this half. They seem to have all the momentum flowing at the moment in their favour. He's learning English, yes. Says Mikel. Now Terry Kennedy passes out wide to the left-hand side. Weir, big run from him. And he gets through there. Big run. Ireland will score the try. Zach has scored the try. I called him Weir, but it's Zach Ward. Little bit of a different name. And there for him. Brilliant bit of work, and thank you very much, friend Kiwi, says Jorge. Broken tackles. I think it was Gaston Ravol who's missed the big shot there. I think that's something that could be crucial. I'm studying listening to English. All is good. Says Gus. That kick from the Irish, though, has actually missed. It was relatively straight out in front, which now means that the chance of golden point time is on the cards. All because he missed that kick. Now Ireland kicking that one off high. Slap back by Jermaine Schultz. Santiago Alvarez. Nicely offloaded again to Jermaine Schultz. We'll go for the kick in behind, and it looks like there's a bit of space opening up there. Marcos Maneta drills it forward, but it goes out on the full. So we'll go back to where he kicked it from, and the Irish line-out now has got the opportunity to create another set piece. Him and Jordan Conroy there, Maneta, having a bit of a laugh. I think that might have been something along the lines of Conroy realising that I don't think he was catching him. But it's an intense feel. I've been watching you for the entire Rugby World Cup. Excellent. Says Jorge, thank you very much, mate. And I believe if this game sits the way that it is, you will get to see us for the Argentina versus someone final, although this looks like an injury here for Zach Ward, the try scorer for the Irish. Of course, not what they want at this stage of the match, to be losing one of their players. Oh, okay, I think that's the rib. I'm sorry, my Spanish is not great, says Gus. in there as well. And gracias, Kiwi, says Matt. And then also we have got there Kiwi. I believe I want to say that's who's in the team. So for the Argentines, it is Germain Schultz, Marcos Manera, Joaquin Palandini, Matthias Azutsuk, Santiago Alvarez, Santiago Mari, and also Luciano Gonzalez. Hopefully I've answered your question, Lucas. If not, I do apologise. And I hope you'll join us in the Six Nations. We are covering every game of the Six Nations on the channel. So yeah, be sure to keep an eye out for that as well. Now Mark Roach to throw this ball in. A bit of a loose ball, but well gathered. And also Joseph, 4 for 29. Don't touch his toe again, says the house. Did he get another wicket? I know that he was 3 the last time I checked. Ajalumboy says Ranjita there, welcome in. Now Terry Kennedy running sideways. Not able to find the gap, well read from Germain Schultz. Now off to the left again, big shot, driving tackle. The physicality from Rodrigo Isgro. Although it's opened up a bit of a gap here for Ireland to start to drive forward, but the penalty has been won by the Argentines. And carry out for 3, says the house. Tell you what, the West Indies are changing the momentum in that match. Australia still need another 80 runs. But it's going to feel like a long time. Of course, straight after this live stream, we are going back to that one not long to go, says Pedro. Yeah, only a couple minutes remaining. And Argentina still have got themselves the 14-point lead. Going to be so crucial that if Ireland do score, getting pushed out wide so that that kick becomes more tricky. Thanks, House, says Gus. And also Kiwi Sokra says, was there from Lucas? Now Gaston Ravol to feed the ball into the scrum for the Argentinians. And AU with the thumbs up from the house there as well. 3.5 minutes between them making another final here for Argentina. Rodrigo Isgro, good attack and run forward. Marcos Manera now having to step through. Gaston Ravol gets the ball on the outside. Alvarez now going one more forward, pass out wide. Believe they're going to say it is play on, but that did look like it travelled forward by about 1 or 2 metres. Marcos Manera back across to Alvarez. Gaston Ravol, short ball to Rodrigo Isgro. How's your team, says Ranjita. So I'm from New Zealand, but I'm very impartial when it comes to the Sevens. Big run forward here. Chance for Argentina. Couldn't find the offload for Fraha, but he's found it now. Wide cut out pass. Isgro for the corner. Los Pumas are going to the final. And Pumas making the final. Tosa Vititoso, says DK there. So, what that try means, ladies and gents, is Argentina, I would say, have booked their spot through to the final of the competition. Now, what we don't know is who they will be playing. It will either be Fiji or Australia. That is the next game that we are covering on the channel. So if you are new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. In this case, it would be the Irish playing in the 3rd place playoff contest. Crowd absolutely loving it at the moment. And that kick has missed. It was just short of the post. Let's go on Fiji versus Argentina in the final, says Ranjita, and what a final that would be if that was the case. Go Fiji, says Fijian, and Ireland playing like zombies, says Glenn Woods. Yeah, unfortunately, they've just never quite got into this contest. Ever since Argentina started as the faster side, Ireland have found themselves chasing the game and has made it extremely difficult for them to build any kind of momentum. Still 2 minutes remaining in this contest, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Wade just having a little bit of a chat there with the Argentine kicker. Terry Kennedy has been taken off the field. Argentina have won 9 straight semi-finals, last losing to Australia in 2022. As a full-time, says James, not quite. Still another 1 minute 45 to go. Hopefully no bunkers or TMO blunders like the Rugby World Cup, says DK. Nicely claimed by Zach Ward, who has continued in this match, even though he was nursing a little bit of an injury. Looks like he's going to be all right to go a little bit further. Nice run forward from Jack Kelly. Bulavanaka, says DK, and Fiji's going to the final, says Ranjita. And of course, it is just around the corner from us finding out rush defence from Argentina. McNulty now getting it out to Jordan Conroy. There is still 1 minute 15 remaining in this contest, which does mean if Argentina do somehow concede 3 quick tries, we can still go to golden point time, but it sits up. Argentina blocking the kick. Assad Suko, he went for the fancy offload, but the Argentine was not on his outside. Terry Kennedy off to Jordan Conroy. Another big shot coming in. This time it is from Graziano. Go Ireland, says Vinny there as well. Tell you what, there's been some massive hits coming in from these two sides throughout this game. Grog aka Carver on standby, says DK. Nice cranberries, ref Glenn, says Gus. And there and go Fiji go, says Day. And like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we will be covering the next game, the semi-final, on the channel between Fiji and Australia. That is kicking off in only 3 minutes' time. So if you are new, be sure to hit that subscribe button as we are back for the final when it does take place, which is around 10:30 p.m. New Zealand time tonight. Now going to the left-hand side. Running sideways at the moment. Not a huge amount of meters being made, but now Argentina down the wing. They've got 1 second remaining on the clock. He's put the boot downfield. Fraha, he's knocked it on. He's picked it up. And that will be the end of the game. Los Pumas go through to the final. Now it is actually 24 points to 5 rather than 19-5, but they do win nonetheless. And Argentina booked themselves a spot to go head-to-head with none other than either Fiji or Australia. But I do thank you all very much for tuning in. If you did enjoy this live stream, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. We are now popping straight over to our next one, which is going to be the matchup taking place between the two sides, Australia and Fiji. But I will see you all for the next